All right, you know what time it is. Once again, as usual, time's what about that time? Note to self time already, motherfucking. If you don't know, but now you know, bitch, straight into it. Let's do this shit. You know how we do it. What's good, my fellow underdogs? This is going to be a quick video. This video is going to be about, the fight that I seen yesterday between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Or is it Logan Paul? I don't know. I get the brothers confused. I don't know. They kind of look alike. All white people look alike to me. I'm just playing. Nah, I'm pretty sure it's Jake Paul. But anyways, moving on. Now, the fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. What do I think about it? I'm going to give you my thoughts. Well, Mike Tyson was doing good in the first two rounds, but, I think, okay, so, I'm going to give you the spoiler. Jake Paul ended up winning the fight. Now, what do I think overall? I'm a little disappointed that Mike Tyson didn't win because my money was on Mike Tyson. I really wanted him to dominate. But you know what I think? Jake Paul, he chose more of an outboxing strategy, and Mike Tyson, he's more of an infighter. He was, trying to rush through Jake Paul's defense, and, being that Jake Paul is taller, he was trying to get through his reach, so just break through his reach. To be honest, if I was Mike Tyson, I probably would have tried to break through his reach, and then, make for the uppercut, and then that would have been the knockout right there. But the thing is, I feel like when it came to the fight, Mike Tyson was getting hit a lot. The reason why he was getting hit a lot is because, he was past his prime. He's 58 years old, and, if it was a Mike Tyson in his prime, oh my God, Mike Tyson, it would have been over. It would have been a all-you-can-eat buffet when it came to how just demolished Jake Paul would have been. But the thing is, Jake Paul did good in his match. He stood his own. He's the fighter that people love to hate, but he stood his own, and I respect him for it. But however, I just feel as though, the fact that Jake Paul grew out his beard, it did well to cushion the impact of Mike Tyson's blows. So, which was actually pretty smart. What else? Jake Paul, the thing is, Mike Tyson did good the first two rounds. And I think that Mike Tyson overall, he was defeated not by Jake Paul per se, but he was defeated more so by his own fatigue, because he wasn't able to, he doesn't have the same energy that he used to back when he was in his prime. Jake Paul, he was in his prime, so he's 27 years old. He's in the best shape of his life. And so, the fact that, no, listen, you can, okay, the way I look at it, Jake Paul won because he got the most hits, so it was based off of points. He won based off of points. But in terms of impacts when it comes to strikes, Mike Tyson hits much harder. He threw fewer punches because his punches were more impactful and they hit harder. But, Logan Paul, he was in the prime of his life at 27 years old, but he still wasn't even able to knock down a Mike Tyson who was 58 years old past his prime. So that's the thing. And he lasted 8 rounds as a 58-year-old man. That's pretty fucking impressive, dude. Can you imagine if Jake Paul was fighting a 27-year-old Mike Tyson? So I wouldn't call it a complete failure, even though he lost. God, the last thing I wanted to see was Mike Tyson get knocked the fuck out, man. I didn't want to see that. I'd have been sad, bro. Oh my goodness. But it's a good thing that he stood up. He didn't get knocked out. And to be honest, Mike Tyson has endurance. He could take hits because they say that he has strong neck muscles. He works out his neck, and when you work out your neck muscles absorb the impact of a blow whenever you're getting hit. So it doesn't seem like his hits had any effect. There were times where, Jake Paul did swing with his dominant right, and it flustered him a bit, but it didn't actually knock him out or any of that shit, That's the thing. The thing is, it was smart of Logan Paul to use an outboxer stance, so then that way he would be able to, he could be able to have a gap between Mike Tyson's infighter type of style of fighting. So, as long as he doesn't let him get close, because Mike Tyson would have dominated had he let him get close. But yeah. How do I feel about the win? I feel like he lasted 8 rounds. Nobody got knocked out. Mike Tyson did what he said he was going to do. He didn't, he didn't get knocked out, man, which that's good, man. That's the thing. It shows that Mike Tyson has. See, the thing is, it's a win from, even though Jake Paul won, it's a win from Mike because it shows how much Mike Tyson has endurance when it comes to a fight, how much hits he's able to take and dish back at the same time, man. And even somebody in their prime couldn't be able to knock down Mike Tyson, who is past his prime. But can you imagine if Mike Tyson was 27 years old? It would have been over for him. God, would it have been over? But you know, one could only imagine. Damn. But anyways, I think that's pretty much all that I have to say for the fight. You know, I mean, it was a good fight. I would say Logan Paul was dominating most rounds. Mike Tyson was mostly on defense because of his fatigue. You know what I think? I think Mike Tyson should have conserved his energy in the beginning of the rounds, stood on defense, let him break his outboxer stance to try to close some distance, and then Mike Tyson would have took a defensive and, just relied on counters, the first remaining rounds, and then come back the final rounds and then just completely dominate, But yeah, Mike Tyson could take some hits, man. And he didn't go down. That's crazy, man. It's a good fight. And I'm proud of Mike that he was able to endure, all of that which he endured and didn't get knocked out, man. So that's actually good for him, I mean, and then it just shows that Jake Paul has come a long way, But yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say. But until then, I am out. You already know what it is, man. It's the underdog motherfucking soldier. I have spoken, and I approve this message. Deuces.